Thank you for joining me for this video today. I am looking for a doctor and I'm hoping you can help me out. But first, let's roll the intro. First, before you get all concerned, no, I don't have this new virus, the coronavirus that's rapidly taking over the world, at least not to my knowledge, and that's not what this video is about. However, it is about medical care and some recent issues that have popped up in my life that I'd like to explain with you, and if you're in the medical profession, perhaps you can give me some advice. So first, let's talk about being a nomad and getting medical care. I have my medical insurance through Florida in Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's called Florida Blue. And I chose Florida specifically because, as I understand it, it's the only state of the 48 that offers a nationwide healthcare plan in the silver category. If you're looking for silver, then you want to get it nationwide, then Florida is the only place to go through this plan from Florida Blue. For instance, before I was in Texas, and if I wanted health care, I had to drive back to Texas unless it was an emergency, going to the emergency room. For instance, I had an episode, which I'll link above, where I scratched my cornea of my eye, and I had to drive all the way down from Utah to Texas just to get my eye looked at, which was a really difficult experience driving that far on the road. So I have my insurance in Florida through Florida Blue so I can have nationwide health care. That works out great. But the complication is that they really want you to have a regular doctor, somebody that is your primary health care general physician. That's what I don't have, and that's where I could use some help because of some recent issues that have come up. Recently, I started getting these crazy headaches, and particularly if I would cough, like if I had a cold or just coughing, sneezing, something like that. When I would cough, I would have this massive, sharp pain in my head, and I was concerned, like, do I have a tumor up there? Is something really crazy going on? And I was talking to my sister about that and looking at a few other things, and she said, I think you have high blood pressure. So I went into, I think, Walgreens or Walmart or something like that, where they have those free cuff things that you stick your arm in, you sit in a chair with a computer screen in front of you, and I ran a test, and it came back with something like 160 over 130 and 75 or something. So heartbeat was okay and normal, but it indicated that I had very high blood pressure, which causes these kinds of headaches and problems, particularly with sneezing and coughing. And I would have a dull headache throughout the day. I had no idea that I had high blood pressure. It was sort of a surprise to me. I thought I was in pretty good health. I don't take any daily medications. I don't really have any big health concerns that I'm aware of. So this was a surprise to me. So what I did was I went to, at my sister's suggestion, I went to Amazon, the wonderful marketing site that it is, and I'll put a link down below to buy a product. So this is the product that I purchased. It is a cuff thing that goes on your arm and then a digital monitor, and I'll put a link below to this and the Amazon thing that I bought it from. I paid cash for it. I'm not getting anything other than the Amazon affiliate link things that they give me a tiny little percentage of that. So anyway, if you're interested in something like this, this is pretty darn cool. I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I used it for a couple of days before going to the doctor, and consistently I was getting numbers like 150 over 120, 145 over 115, 165. I had high 160s, like 167 over 125, and so these were not great numbers. So I went to the doctor and showed him the list and showed him this device that I purchased. So the doctor prescribed medication, which is something here called amlodipine, amlodipine. I'll put a little text thing here below. So anyway, I got on this medication, and within about 2 or 3 days, everything started going down and normalizing down to where now my average is like 115 over 105, something like that, with heart rate of like 71, 72, 73. So all those numbers are really good, but it means that I need to be taking this medication and taking it on a regular basis. And the urgent care place I went to does not do refills, and they say I have to go to a primary care physician. So that's where I could use your help. So I'm looking for a primary care physician, and I'd like to find one in 2 locations, one in Orlando and then another one somewhere in southern Arizona, possibly between Albuquerque and Taos, New Mexico. And this doctor I would go to once a year for my physical update and hopefully get a year-long prescription of this and be able to have somebody I can go to each winter when I'm passing through those areas. So next winter I'm planning on being in Florida. Most winters I'll probably be passing through southern Arizona or New Mexico area. So if you are a primary care physician or know of someone or work at an office, then I could use some comments down below. You can also look at the contact link information in the description and send me a little link there using the web form. Greatly appreciate it. I'd love to hear from you and appreciate all of your help. Thank you so much for watching. Savor the moment, and I'll see you in a future video.